recording now.
Okay.
Hey! Welcome to Gen YZ.
Oh my god.
This is the Fam Bam. Who else is here?
The Fam Bam.
The Fam Bam!
Okay, my name A Styles for your business. How you doing?
And who's this little munchkin?
Yeah, I was like...
I am Gracie, or Grace, whatever you prefer.
I'm Leslie.
I'm an outsider.
Okay!
I am!
First of all, no one likes you, so please sit in the back.
Can someone keep... Hey! Rosa Parks fought for me.
You ain't even black!
She fought for me. Can you guys two-sweet me,
I'm
please?
sorry, Roger. I didn't see them two sweets you.
Thank you.
This looks like a llama!
Okay, first of all, this is why I can't stand the new generation. This is not a llama. If this is too sweet.
Who knows what too sweet is?
I know what Too Sweet is. There was this group
WCW, that sounds
called
so
the NWO,
WCW.
and they did a hand sign like this called the Too Sweet.
Okay, exactly. That was what, 1999? Yeah, we're in 2017.
No, I think it was like 1996. It was Scott Hall. What's that guy's name? The tall one?
Llama, red pajama.
Kevin Nash and Hollywood Hulk Hogan.
Okay, and again, who cares?
Rita Story
Okay,
with his mama.
I'm not about to discuss wrestling.
So how are you guys doing today?
I don't know if y'all were, like I said, on the Twitter land. Did y'all see the conspiracy about Avril Lavigne?
I didn't see that.
Okay, so, basically the conspiracy goes that Avril Lavigne actually died back in 2003 because her grandfather was this huge idol to her, and he died around that time, and she started getting very, very suicidal and depressed. She finally succeeded and committed suicide. But then, her company, her label company, did not want to get rid of her, so they brought in a double to live her life, and that is how she has been living. Her name is Melissa.
Where did these rumors come from?
I was gonna say, like, how,
Is it because she looks different? Is it because she acts different?
Apparently, back in 2003, she was more emo and her songs were different, and now she's kind of more pop, and she looks different.
to be fair, everybody in 03 was kind of in a scene emo phase.
Her album Let Go came out in like 2002-ish, and that's when she came out with the songs Hater Boy, Complicated. Her next few albums, including like I'm With You, Don't Tell Me, My Happy Ending, they all still felt very Avril Lavigne. If anything, she didn't kind of start changing until like 2008-9 when she was releasing like Hey, Who, You, I Don't Like Your Boyfriend. So if this theory was even going to make sense, it would have to have been later. She was still acting and looking like Avril Lavigne in 2003. This sounds like nonsense. You want to hear a real theory? Tupac's still alive, making albums in Africa, and he wasn't really shot in 1996.
Okay, I don't see. Okay, first of all, I don't think I do agree. I don't think Tupac.
You want to hear an even better theory? Paul McCartney was replaced midway through the Beatles. That's actually a huge and better theory. Look it up. And there's all these clues in the Beatles album covers that kind of show you, hint that it's not the real Paul. Example, you know the famous one where they're walking across the road? All of them are dressed as though they're going to a funeral. If you look at what they're wearing, they're like the Undertaker, the pallbearer, and Paul McCartney is the one who's supposed to be in the casket. He's the only one not wearing shoes because he's dead. Yeah. Blew your minds, didn't I?
I guess? I've never heard this theory.
I know because you're a little baby.
They're very intriguing and interesting, but when they go that far, they're just so far-fetched. It's kind of like, I get it, but...
I have a conspiracy theory. Gracie's pretending like she was always a big Harry Styles One Direction fan, and my theory is that she was never a fan, and now all of a sudden she is.
Actually, I'm gonna have to back up on you. You never, ever liked One Direction.
My God!
Name me one song that you like from One Direction.
Their whole last album, Made in the AM.
So their last album, so when they reached their peak.
Also, I like What Makes You Beautiful. I like Story of My Life.
But how come you never told us about this?
I feel like you
Okay, just because I never
if
told y'all
you're a closeted One Direction fan, hey, that's fine. Did you guys listen to the new Harry Styles album?
I have.
It's alright.
I enjoy it.
I think it's a great album. I just don't think it's for me.
Okay, I accept that.
And
I think it's an amazing
And I'm
album.
saying
I really
that I'm saying that because I was telling Mayo this. I listened to his whole entire album. I think it's very Elton Johnny.
Johnny?
I feel like
What was that?
Harry's album aside, I'm already feeling Miley's new song way better. I really like Miley's new
I
song.
like Miley.
I'm glad we're getting old Miley back. I think the crazy.
I agree.
The crazy stuff. I think. She
No.
needs to go back.
The Crazy Miley album is a good album. Let's not diss on Crazy Miley.
I'm not dissing her project. I just think it's.
But-
I thoroughly enjoy old Miley.
But have you seen how people are saying that basically Katy Perry and Miley Cyrus switched? How Katy Perry's acting more raunchy and more like wrecking ball Miley.
Yeah, in that new video where people are grabbing her.
Bon appetit.
Yeah.
My problem with Katy Perry is that she always tends to copy somebody. She copied Lady Gaga first time.
She
Now
copied
she's
Nicki Minaj.
Nicki Minaj, and now she's copying Miley. At the end of the day, she just doesn't. She hasn't had her gimmick. Like, what's your gimmick?
Her gimmick is that she always tries to copy whatever the famous person bigger than her is doing.
That's what we just said.
That's what we just said.
You know someone who likes Miley?
Liam.
Harry Styles. He recently told The Sun that he doesn't like to define his sexuality.
The fuck that mean?
It means he doesn't want to say if he's gay or straight or bi. He admires Miley Cyrus because she's sexually fluid.
If anything,
The fuck that
he's
mean?
so stupid because that just made Larry shippers go crazy.
I don't want to know about your fan fiction or your shippers.
Why is that respectable? Like, he's just living his life. Why is that respectable? Everybody wants a trophy for
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, okay, congrats, you're non-binary, whatever. You don't get a trophy.
What makes you think he wants a trophy? He respects Miley. He's not saying he
What
wants
is there
a trophy.
what is there to respect?
Well, no. How many artists out there are comfortable enough saying that they're, not constricted to one sexuality? The people who are not famous maybe look up to people like Miley who's open, and it gives them more courage to maybe be more open in their lives. So that's why you respect it, because you're letting other people realize, oh, I'm not the only one who feels this way. Miley feels this way, Harry Styles feels this way.
I think at the end of the day, I have a problem myself that we just give. You like to mimic me, don't you?
Mimic.
You need to brush your teeth.
Wow.
It's just all right here, and I can feel it. It's like exfoliating my skin right now. Back to the topic at hand. You in One Direction. I was talking about Harry Styles. Even though I did not like this project, I do feel like
Okay,
he has
well, do you
great
think out of all the
potential.
ones like Niall and Zayn, do you think he's the most?
I like Zayn. I think I like Zayn. I feel like he would be great.
Okay, I don't like that Zayn shaved off his beard.
I haven't seen Zayn's beard.
No. This matters. He shaved off his beard and his hair. He looks weird. That's all.
I think he looks cute.
Fangirls will say he looks cute regardless.
Yeah, but Gracie, you can't. So really, he could do whatever he wants then?
Sure.
That's very blind loyalty.
Yeah, Gracie.
And I think
Okay.
I think that's my huge problem with these fangirls.
Like, all these boy bands get cut slack by all these chicks. It's not fair.
What do you mean cut slack?
She said he could do whatever he wants.
I did not say that.
She means that in a hyperbolic way.
What did you just say?
You know, hyperbolic time shaver when Goku wins, I think it's stronger.
Okay, nobody watches Dragon Ball Z anymore. I feel like
20,000 selfies.
I feel like.
As a matter of fact, when is the next time you ever posted a selfie?
I'm sorry, sir, but I just recently posted this part, but you haven't.
I haven't posted what?
A new profile picture.
I posted-
At least
Okay.
I'm kind of consistent.
No, Gracie is the lamest person to follow online.
I
because
agree.
all you get is stories of her friends. Hello.
I completely agree.
I see random photos.
Turn into.
If anything, Gracie's a tease because she posts her profile picture and then she posts once a week, and I'm like, ooh, what's Gracie up to, lame friend?
Oh my god, I'm playing Call of Duty.
I would rather hear that than one of your friends that I don't know about.
Exactly.
Oh, I took over Gracie's phone.
Exactly. That's the problem.
Gracie's Snapchat is boring. I once saw Leslie paint the living room, and that was more entertaining than your Snapchat.
Bye.
I feel like if you're gonna have a Snapchat, I at least want to see an update once a week, and it better be about you. Okay, question: do your friends not have a Snapchat,
Yes.
but they like going on your Snapchat?
It's called hacking.
No, it's not called hacking. You're right there.
Yeah, that's not even.
That's such a lame hacking. Everything you're explaining.
My Instagram has gotten very, very sponsorish, but the videos are very entertaining. Am I right?
I still enjoy Instagrammy a lot. Okay, I still think Instagrammy is the best one out of all the social platforms.
I think at the end of the day, you should post whatever you want to do, but it should be about you. At the end of the day, we just want to see more.
We.
Okay.
Instead of Gen A all the damn time.
Okay, yeah, I want to know.
No, shut up. Let's talk about the one season finale.
What did you guys think of it? I personally enjoyed it.
At the end of the day, I thought it was a great reset. Because honestly, I got tired of Emma.
I never liked Emma.
I
I'm
never
sorry,
liked Emma
but-
either.
They won me over with Emma. I really didn't like Emma at first, and I ended up liking her.
To be
So-
fair, everybody wins you over.
That's not true. You know what happened? I ended up really liking Rumple, and then by the end of it, I can't stand Rumple. He's annoying, and I feel like he failed as a character.
Rumple's the best part.
No, he's not. He got
But you
old and
already-
tired.
How does that make sense?
I agree with her saying that he has no character development at all, but he's still the most entertaining character of the show. Who's the most entertaining character then?
Regina! I think Regina!
I like Regina though.
No, Regina is the stupidest character in that whole show. What is Regina's name? What's her name? She's the evil queen. That hoe ain't even evil anymore. The whole show is pointless. If I give you a show about Snow White, and then Snow White becomes a carpenter, like, you're not gonna watch that, right?
Okay, no, honey. Essentially, the show is about Emma Swan, not about the rest of the characters.
I think she's
The
show's about
no,
Emma.
the whole point is about the savior.
That's what I was gonna say. I don't think the show's about Emma Swan. I think the show's about the savior. And now we're gonna have a new one.
Okay, y'all tripping. Yeah, it's about the savior within the world of Disney. This show has no consequences. There's no point to the show. Like, people get stabbed and then they come back to life like 3 seconds later. This show is pointless. It's pointless.
But you gotta understand, it's a magic show.
Yeah, and you gotta understand that we have good writing in the year 2017.
I think you have very massive hate for Once Upon a
I
Time.
know. Why with the hate?
Like I'm gonna be real. It's not the greatest show of all time.
I think it's a really good show. I feel like after 7 seasons, the fact that they were able to come up with a way to reboot it and get people excited for it again
No one got excited
says
for
a
it.
lot.
No
I
one got-
did, and it actually trended a lot online.
Number one on Twitterland.
I do think that one of the reasons I started to lose interest was because, yeah, you had no consequences. You would have this big battle where someone was going to die, and then when they died, they came back a couple episodes later.
It's kind of like Empire.
I feel like I do think the writers...
If you don't like Empire,
You need to get out.
Okay, let's move on.
Is
There's
this where we are
something-
like, Bam Bam!
Bam Bam! Bam Bam!
Bam Bam!
Okay, so on June 2nd, there's going to be a new movie coming out,
called
and I think it's important that we go see it.
what is it called?
What is it called?
It's called Wonder Woman.
Wonder.
I'm sorry.
DC movies always fail.
The trailer looks good. We've never seen a big screen adaptation of Wonder Woman.
Looks terrible.
It doesn't look terrible. It looks really good.
I'm sorry, but before you even brought up this topic, I've never heard of it. I didn't even know.
No one's heard
You
of
haven't
it.
seen any trailers for Wonder Woman?
Nope.
I see them all the time.
I don't see that.
I feel like her character was really exciting and one of the best parts of Batman vs. Superman.
Bro, I don't even remember her. That's how irrelevant she was.
Better
you
that
guys
day.
are such DC haters. Your hate for DC.
It's not okay.
I just don't get it. You went to go see Suicide Squad. Why wouldn't you go see Wonder Woman?
here's my thing. I've given DC so many chances.
Wonder Woman is a very iconic
Good for
character.
her. No one cares. So is
in the
Popeye. So is
comic
Popeye.
books.
How many chances until they strike gold?
I think you should give this chance. I think it should be your, if anything, your very last one chance.
Okay.
I want to see it because 1, I think the trailer looks good. 2, because I liked her in Batman vs. Superman. 3, I like Chris Pine. 4, I actually feel like the character of Wonder Woman is exciting, and I'm really surprised she hasn't had a movie this whole time. And I would like to see more female-driven superhero movies. You will go see a movie just because it's a Marvel movie. How is that a good reason?
Because every Marvel movie is
That's
at
not
least an
true.
8.
That's not true.
Marvel movie is at least an 8. Can we move on?
No, I completely disagree with that. I want to get your opinion on this. Would you wear a romper for guys?
I don't know I've never heard the word romper.
I've never heard of
I know what
romper.
a romper is, but for males.
What's a romper?
It looks like this.
It's like one huge piece. Like the shirt is attached to the shorts.
It's like for girls, but these are for men. It's a
Here's my thing.
Kickstarter campaign. It's called the Romp Him. Would you ever wear this, Andy?
It's nice, like casual.
Okay, but why though? Why are you that lazy just to not put on two?
I don't think it has to do with lazy. I think it's just a different trend.
It's not a trend. It's just, in my opinion, I feel like you're lazy just to put on a two-piece.
I think it's kind of different.
Here's my problem. Okay, yeah, I understand.
You've been wearing a shirt and pants your whole life. You don't want to give something new a try?
Andy's been wearing a shirt and pants?
I feel it's extra. If I wanted to go in a one-piece, I would rock a Snuggie.
Rock a snug.
So, no to the male romper.
No.
No.
I don't like it when your eyes do that thing, Andy.
What's that?
You know what I mean.
Oh, when it goes cross-eyed? We'll talk about that later.
Do you know who Monique is?
No.
Okay, well, Monique is an actress. She was the mom in the Parkers back in the early 2000s on UPN. She was also in Precious, based on the novel Pushed by Sapphire. She won an Oscar for her role.
You ever seen the memes where she's like sitting there and she's like...
She won the Oscar for Best Supporting Actor. Best Supporting Actress. She also had her own show on BET for a while.
Oh, love me.
She called out Lee Daniels, Oprah, and Tyler Perry.
Please tell me you know who Oprah is.
Yes, I know who Oprah is.
I'm just asking.
And basically saying that they only hire people that kiss their butts and that they have become whitewashed. They won't hire her as a black actress in Hollywood.
I respect Monique. I think she's a great actress. But I think at the end of the day, it all comes down to you don't put butts in seats. I'm going to be honest. She's not a big box office draw.
I think she cool. Monique is a talented individual who deserves to have her voice heard.
This is why we should reconsider having part-timers.
She has the right to rant and say what she feels. But at the end of the day, besides Precious, what has she been doing?
Well, that's the point. Her point is that they won't hire her because she didn't kiss their butts.
At the end of the day, though, how good of an actress is Monique?
She won an Oscar.
In what years? Google it. Saying that, like I said, her argument is valid, but at the end of the day, like, there's a lot of more black actresses, women out there.
She won an Academy Award in 2010.
Okay,
That's 7 years ago, Andy.
I do want to ask you guys something.
You were 18, Andy. I don't know how old you are, Andy.
Are you guys getting sleepy? You want to wrap it?
This has been Gen YZ.
The Fam Bam!
Until next time, America.
Bye.
Good afternoon.
Catch you on the
good
flip
evening,
side.
And good night.
If I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Salutations, my dear.
Hasta luego.
Hasta luego.
Hasta la vista.
Does that mean we hang up with them?
Yeah?
So that's it? We're not going to see them anymore?
Yeah, we're done with the show.
Fuck it.